I suppose it's always amazing to make it big in your own country, and it's even more amazing when you hear of other countries that have taken on your music in sort of the same way.
It was one of the first festivals we ever did, and I remember being quite alarmed by the size of the crowd we even had for that, and a lot of people just kind of curious and interested. It was a nice day. It was a good show.
Great weather.
Great weather.
Perfect weather. The first time we played in the Paradiso, one of our favourite venues in the world, so that was...
Yeah,
it was great. It was a really good show.
I remember being very, very tired that day, but it turning out to be a really, really good show. And I also remember really loving that city as well. It seems like a really, really nice place.
Me and Jack got lost for a long time.
Oh, we got really lost in Groningen. We almost missed the show probably, didn't we? We got that lost.
I remember, the thing I remember most about that show is that it was part of a really great tour. That was the first kind of headline shows we were doing after the album was released in Europe, and I remember every single one being really blown away by the audience reaction and the kind of dedication that was already seeming to be kind of growing within these different, areas of Europe. Definitely in the top 3 festivals that we did, and we did a lot of festivals. And it was one of the first ones, and we just had a bursting full tent and great audience. I remember people coming up afterwards. I think we did a signing and people saying, like we couldn't get into the tent, and it was a big tent.
It was definitely the best possible way to kick off the festival season that we did this year, because I think it was pretty much the first one, wasn't it? So it was a good show.
It wasn't as good as Pink Pop for us, I don't think, but it was still a great show. I mean, we always have a fantastic audience in the Netherlands, and we're very lucky with that, and so it was still good, just not as good as Pink Pop. It was a very interesting experience, how I describe it. Big learning curve. It's something that we'd never done before in this place. We've done arenas, a few shows with Snow Patrol earlier in the year in arenas, but never stadiums, and that does take it to another level. It's just huge. It was amazing. It was really great, and obviously we'd seen the Paradiso before. We knew nothing about the other venues, and they were both really cool venues. Great for us seeing the crowd, and also great for the crowd to see us, I think. And I think we've just upped our production by a long way for this, for this tour, but the whole UK and European tour. We've spent a bit of money and spent a bit of time, crafting a show that's exciting and amazing to watch. And I think it was great to start in a country that obviously has a lot of love for our music, and to play the first of our big shows here. It was really exciting. It was great.
It's been nice also we've done a few kind of signings and stuff, and that's been good as well, because I'm not sure how much of that we've done here before.
To be honest, I think what we've achieved so far is more than we ever hoped, and in some ways, if we were to keep releasing albums and keep playing the shows that we're doing now, I think we'd all be happy. None of us have any, ridiculous kind of aims of conquering the world or playing the biggest venues in the world. It's not really about that for us. It's more about having a really strong, dedicated fan base, no matter how big they are necessarily, and bettering ourselves musically all the time. And I feel that the fans we've got, especially in the Netherlands, are really with us for a long time now. I think we've shown them a lot of love, and they have back, and I think they're excited about the new album. We are, and I would hope as soon as that's written, this is one of the first places we'll come and, sort of nervously present what we've come up with to the people here, because we know that they have that respect and kind of love for us already.